and welcome to Rebel Base Radio on May the 4th, Star Wars Day. I'm here with my friends. Stoney is here, Sheena is here, and we have more people coming in a little while. My co-host is fashionably late, as you would expect. Why would you need a co-host? We got people here. Hello.
May the force be with you. May the force be with you. May the force be with you.
How are we?
Great. Fantastic.
Good.
It's Star Wars Day. I think we should all have a day off on Star Wars Day. What do you think?
Yeah, it should be the law. Absolutely.
It should be the law, right?
It's good.
It should. Now, I do actually have plans for this stream, but I can't start them until we have more people. So at least one more person. So when Nat turns up, I'll start things. But for now, let's just have a lovely chat. What have we all been up to on this fantastic May the 4th?
I've been running around telling everybody about the awesome sale going on at acsavers.com where you can get your very own Vendetta.
There it is.
I've been hounding Jim all day.
He's been hounding me for months.
To click that buy now
button. Mate, I got so very close at one point. Oh, we have someone joining us. It's not Nat, but it's definitely someone, and it could be. I mean, this could go one way or another. But we've got the Island Jedi with us, people.
Hey, things are about to get very loud.
Or not.
No, or not.
Or not. Or we won't be able to hear him at all because he's in the Bahamas and their internet is shocking.
Oh, look at him though. He looks like
look at his face. So
he's
happy. He's chilled.
Dude, the man cannot not smile.
I know. No, we keep getting. And he's gone again. I'm sure he'll be back.
Quick cameo.
Yeah.
Very Star Warsy.
Do it, Jim. You won't be sorry. No, I know.
Honest jaw. Thanks, man.
Hello, Izzy.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm just going to remove Paul for now because all I could hear was a car in the background. He'll be back. Don't you worry.
He's always
yeah. Oh, hold on. He might be back. Is he here properly?
No, I'm good.
Still
I'm
stuttering.
here.
Oh, he's good. He's here. Hello, Paul.
Yeah, I had to put my headphones in.
There we go.
But there he is in all of his glory, the Sunshine Man himself.
Right.
Yeah.
Paul does have that 1,000-watt smile.
He does.
Yeah, me too.
Fair enough.
It's so nice to meet you. You and I have never met before. Well, not face to face anyway.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Sheena, did you not meet Paul?
I did not meet
Sheena and I have
Paul.
never
No.
met. Sheena and
What?
I have never met.
No.
Nope. So it's lovely to meet you.
What the hell?
It's nice to meet you. You just have to fly me to the Bahamas, Paul, so I can meet you properly.
That's the idea. No, but over the next couple of years, I was actually speaking to Jake as well this morning because I said, man, look how many people and how many of our crew. I mean, the fact that from Bahamas to Iceland, right? I mean,
yep.
Yeah, like it's been a crazy journey so far, and I gotta tell you, my wife is being very awesome. She's driving right now just so I could be here because things have been so crazy. So. Is it still snowing, Stoney?
No, it just left.
Okay, are they still playing Christmas music?
No, thankfully they stopped. It was just for that awesome. One extra day.
No, awesome. But Sheena, I have to say before I forget, I've seen your work and it's outstanding. Your weathering, all of your stuff. In fact, you were actually one of the very first people that Jim was boasting about when I was looking at his stairway of lightsabers in his house. So kudos to you. So it's such a pleasure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Actually, yeah, I don't think there is a conversation that like happens with Jim without your name coming up.
Yeah,
that's because
he always weaves it in.
Yeah, what can I say? I pay him a lot of money.
She does.
I do.
Now I know where all the residual income comes from.
Yeah. Now I buy so much Lego, man. So, Paul,
What's up?
when was the last time you posted a video, man, on your YouTube?
Over a year ago.
Right? And when's it coming?
I would probably say in the next 3 weeks. But yeah, I would say so. I mean, that's my goal anyway. But it's been stuff since I've come back from Celebration has been so crazy with work that it's been very hard to even get anything in. So I've been so happy and thankful to be able to have and do what I've been doing recently.
That's great, man. But we miss your videos.
I would love to do another one. I did end up snagging that saber today, the one that I sent you a photo of.
No.
I'm very proud of that one. It was pretty amazing because I went onto the Saber Trio site and I've purchased 8 sabers from them, and I've been very quick to the draw. I've had everything preloaded and all my PayPal stuff all loaded up. But today was the first day I delayed for like 10 seconds. I literally sat there and I was like, do I need this?
Yeah.
I was like, do I really need this one? And I delayed by 10 seconds. I filled everything out. I hit OK, and it was like sold out. And I was like, oh, hang on. And then I opened up my email, and my bank account, my bank has sent me a notice that the money has hit my account. And I was like, whoa, I got no email confirmation. They've been very sweet. Like, I wrote to them and I already told them about it. So they're very good with their customer service. And they were like, look, sorry you're disappointed, but I think they may have checked the log. I don't know. Maybe they've seen that I'm a pretty consistent customer of theirs, but they were very willing to try. I haven't to work something out. So that was sweet. But the Vader's Vault stuff, the way that they run stuff is totally different. Like, the second their stuff comes up, they don't keep the picture and say sold out. The second it sells out, it says sold out for maybe 60 seconds, and then it's gone completely. They take the photo off and everything. So like that photograph that I sent you, I was like, because the last ready to ship sale, I did the same thing. I was only browsing. I wasn't actually trying to buy a saber last time, but I was browsing, and I noticed every time I refreshed, the list kept getting smaller and smaller. And it's a very different paradigm to how any other saber company sells their sabers.
Yeah,
So
I mean, they're
they
one
picked
of
up
a
a
kind,
Vader's
aren't they?
Yeah.
Why do you keep going back to them, man?
Me?
Yeah. You're the only person I know that's still like, oh yeah, I'll pick up a Vader's Vault. Everyone else is like, nah.
I went there today specifically just to browse. I said, you know what? I'm going to give myself a solid 35 to 40 seconds to actually look up and down to see if there's anything that, rather than just buying one, seeing one that really jumps out at me. And that one, there's only one.
Then I accidentally stripped and put in all my credit card details.
No.
Fell over, my card details entered, checked out.
I will say there's only one hilt style that they make that I like, and it's the Sovereign Elite. It's the only one that I truly like. Honestly, it's the thin neck saber. It's got the piping around the side. It's gorgeous. But that one today, I think they need to be a little bit better with posting examples of stuff that they can do.
No, you don't need to add on to that. They just need to be better.
I am very
quicker
with the install in my custom one that I just got, like that was waiting for me when I got back from Celebration. I was really I've been very pleased with that so far. I really
you'd
like
want to be after how long? 17 months?
Yeah.
17?
17
Yeah,
months.
I think I hold the record actually.
Yeah,
I don't think I'm sure there are other
months.
people that have waited a similar or comparable time frame, but I'm definitely the one that has been the most vocal about it. Not in a bad way, but I thought it was going to be 12 or 13 months at most. I went into it with that mindset. So when I wrote to them and I was like, hey, go into Celebration, that was it. And I realized that it was like a May delivery time or April, May. And I was like, wow, that's extensive because my wife and I could produce 2 children in that amount of time.
Yeah. Ryan misses you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently
how's he doing?
Ryan's good. Ryan's always good. He's yeah. Lot going on with Ryan at the moment. I'm not allowed to say anything, but there's a lot going on.
In person, he's very vibrant. I'm a big fan of Ryan, man.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah, he's a
Big
really, really lovely guy. I think
Yes.
we were very lucky. Not lucky because I feel like we bring in the right type of vibe people. You know what I mean? And we kind of keep the wrong ones away. But like with the fact that there were so many of us at Celebration and we just kind of just melded together as if we were one the whole time. And with Sheena as well, like, yes, fine, Paul, you decided not to meet Sheena. I don't know why
Yeah,
you would
I mean,
do that.
half-
She's lovely.
Jim
I
can
rocked up
spin.
Paul's lights to you.
Jim
Archway.
literally, Jim can twist it any which way he wishes, but he knows it's truly his fault.
How's it my fault?
Lego got in the way, man.
Mate, I'm not your keeper. You can I'm not gonna swear. You can do one, mate.
What? Kick him
May the
out,
force
kick
be
him
with
out.
me today.
I don't know why I invited you on this, you son of a.
I can't wait to meet my niece. It's gonna be
yeah.
It's a good day. My younger brother had his baby girl today, born on May the 4th. Pretty amazing. I bet she's force sensitive.
She's got to be.
It's pretty
That's
amazing.
very true.
'cause
Good energy will always attract good people.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah,
She
I mean,
has,
hey,
she has the same birthday as my wife's mom, so it's actually
Oh,
pretty
that's
awesome.
nice.
Oh, that's nice.
And the same day as my anniversary, which is also nice.
Also very nice.
Yeah,
Agreed.
because I didn't plan that at all.
No.
No, I definitely didn't, did you?
Absolutely planned that, so I would never forget.
You taking that errand and spun it around outside at all or no? No.
No, not yet.
Ferris, he never drives it. He just wipes it with a diaper.
That's pretty much it. For those of you that don't know, Paul was nice enough to gift me an Aaron when he came over, which is kind of insane. Yeah, no, I know.
what?
Yeah. And it's literally been sat on my wall. I haven't taken it out once, so I'll have to take it away with me. We actually have another member of the crew joining us right now. It's the legend that is Sems.
Yeah, it ain't no fucking
Hey.
legend here, bro. I'm late, mate. Legends ain't late, and I'm late, bro.
I wouldn't say you're late considering the length of day that you've just had.
Yeah, right.
Bro, today's been a sweat, mate. It's been an absolute fucking sweat, man. Good to have you on. Good to have you on. Good for having me on. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate you, bro. Stony,
Always.
Sheep, Paul, what's happening?
What's
Hey.
up, buddy?
What's up, man?
What's going on, man? Yeah, today, mate, was a sweaty day, mate. Has everyone seen Visions? Has everyone started it or not yet?
I
I
have
not.
watched the first 3.
What are you saying? It's good, isn't it?
Mate, that first episode.
I know. It's disgusting. I know.
It's one of those, like, when I watched it, I was like, this is genuinely
There we go.
taking my breath away.
Yeah, man.
It's beautiful, like
gorgeous.
legitimately beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mate,
no, I was
My-
enjoying
I
it.
just realised Paul's in the fucking car. I was like, what's going
Yeah.
on? Like something's going on, and Paul's fucking. Are you driving, brother? Nah.
No, my wife's driving.
I was gonna say,
I
Jesus
literally I ran everything to the wire so I could be here. And I looked at Tara and I said, "You're gonna have to drive," because I've still got appointments and stuff today, but I really didn't want to miss this and see you all. So
And
it
also,
was-
I told him that he wasn't allowed to miss it.
that's right.
Oh, you just told him
No,
just straight up.
he did do
Yeah.
a
You can't
preemptive
miss it.
call just to make sure.
I was just like,
Oh,
dude, what the fuck?
Get on.
Where is Ryan? Speaking of him,
Well, I did invite Ryan on, and he was going to try and get to us, but he's a very busy boy at the moment with things going on. That's all I'll say for now. And so, yeah, he would have loved to have been
Fair.
in, but he could not make it tonight. But he will be on in future. I know that.
no
for sure.
worries.
I just thought
And
it would
what
be
about
nice
Nat?
to
Where's
get
she at?
fucking.
No one knows, bro.
Nat is currently in Batu.
In Batu. Oh, she is, isn't
Yeah.
she?
She's
It
a
took me a
Galaxy's
second
Edge.
to realise what the fuck that was.
Yeah.
exactly.
She's a Galaxy's Edge, and she messaged me like 10 minutes before everything started. And she's like, I'm just running back to my hotel now. So
spot on impression.
thanks.
Yeah.
So
Replicate those.
she will be here. It's just as and when.
Yeah, that's fair, bro.
Oh, in fact, talk of the devil. She
Yes.
The
We said
devil,
we
oh
said
my
your name.
God.
We said your name too many times.
I did.
Like
It's-
Beetle, like
I
Beetlejuice.
arrived.
I was going to say Candyman.
Like
Yours
fucking
was way
Candyman,
nicer.
innit? Yeah.
Dead. I'm
I don't feel
sorry.
bad now. You're late to your own fucking show, so I'm clear now. I'm good.
The second I got, so here's the thing. I came and I checked in to the hotel. I was like putting on makeup. I'm like, okay, I'll only go on Smuggler's Run, right? As I'm in line, they're just like, oh, there's a bit of a delay, and I'm just like, this is not the time for delay. I gotta go now. Bye, I'm here. I've arrived. The real Jedi lateness. That is.
I appreciate
That is classic, mate. Yeah, I
Ouchie.
like that.
My heart.
Well, welcome, Nat. Everybody else is here.
I know. I'm so sorry. Well,
You're
I'm sorry,
supposed to be my co-host.
I am your co-host. I am so sorry.
Like,
But
and
that's
you
why
weren't
you have
even
a
like at
co-host,
work
to
or
pick up the
anything.
slack,
You were
right?
just hanging out.
She's
This
just at
thing.
that too.
I was hauling ass from Hollywood Studios because I was like, my hotel's only like 15 minutes away, but it's like at this hour, it's just like, oh shit, when it's 20 minutes, and I'm like zooming through and trying not to get into an accident.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well,
It's very
Yeah,
true.
no, it's true. Hey, listen, we're all chill here. You know,
And it's May the 4th. It's a
May
holy
the
day.
4th. It's our
It's a
holy
holy
day.
day. It's a holy day.
So with that being
What
said,
are the
I
many
do
days,
actually have some questions for people.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, let's go for it.
I
Hit me,
set some
baby.
I set some things up. Now, because normally I just rabbit on and none of it
Yes, he
really
does.
makes any sense. And I don't have
Unless we're on my channel. And it's a
unless
little
we're on
bit
your
more
channel and
organized.
then it's like bam, bam, bam.
There's
or
an
on Sem's
agenda and
channel,
everything on Nat's
Yeah.
channel, isn't there? Proper
I
on
got-
organised.
Sem's channel where he's just like, it's this, it's that. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. But I actually have some Star Wars questions for everybody. Don't worry, there's no wrong answer. Okay.
Is there presents, bruv? Is there prizes, fam?
I am present.
That's all he
enough.
cares about. Is he just
You get
Oh,
to
yeah.
hang out with
I heard
me
there
more.
was some sort of fucking prize, bro. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, the prize is 20 minutes in a wardrobe with me. There you go. Hey,
Fucking hell.
Sems, you're definitely winning this. All right.
No, I don't want to fucking win.
I don't even think the two of you could fit into a wardrobe.
Hey, I'll fit.
Jim's got the pud quiz ready?
So it's not a pub quiz. It's
Hi, Izzy.
more just. So we were all at Celebration together mostly. Not Paul and Sheena because
Not Paul and
hate-
me, no, because Paul
Paul
hates me and
hates
doesn't want to
Sheena.
meet me.
Yeah.
I don't know what I've done. So
That's what I keep hitting. That's
Son.
what
So
I'm hearing.
Not even, not even a little bit.
It's
Not even
what
a
happened.
little bit.
Honestly, it's what happened.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Out of order.
Just dig a hole and throw dirt on it. That's cool. I'm cool with that. Use the force and just move some gravel over my corpse. Be all right.
So at Celebration, we got news of new movies.
No,
We got three. We got Dawn of the Jedi. We got the culmination of. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. The
I know it's a word. I
Mandoverse.
hate the word. Oh,
Horrible.
And
Really bad.
horrible. And New Jedi Order. Now, what I want to ask each one of you in order is which of those are you most looking forward to and why? So I think I'm going to start with my co-host because, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
Also,
Fair.
ladies first or something. But yeah, Nat, out of the three that we've been told about, what are you looking forward to the most and what are you expecting from it?
I am so hyped for the first Jedi. I'm so hyped because it's just like it's something that we have never seen before. We're going 25,000 years back. And this is like, I'm not saying I'm not excited for the Mandoverse or the New Jedi Order, but that's already still within like a let's just say a 60-year time range of like everything that's happened that we've had currently. But this is like 25,000 years before, which means all the characters we're gonna get are brand new.
Yeah.
All the things we're seeing, it's brand new. All like everything is gonna be fresh to every Star Wars fan in the world. Like no one's. I mean, granted, if you, I guess, read the expanded universe and you know a lot about like the Old Republic, the High Republic eras, like you know more than your other Star Wars fan. But like on screen in theaters, this is gonna be brand new to basically the entire world, and I am so hyped. I always love it when Star Wars goes new, because like it's just like that same how I fell in love with Ahsoka. Ahsoka was such a new character compared to what we were used to in the prequels, that it was like so nice and fresh to see a new face that was being highlighted. And now, you know, we're just going all the way back to the first Jedi.
That's 100%. I think why all of the new series stuff has been so incredibly popular, especially like with Kenobi. I mean, that was like total clean slate for them to create something completely new. Anyway, not to hark on that, but I'm in total agreement with you on everything you just said.
There you go. Paul agrees, so you must be right.
Dude, they've been like, ever since before you got here, Simon. I was definitely the punching bag. So it's apparently that's still happening. Yeah. Roasted.
Oh yeah.
You're getting roasted, bro. Yeah.
It's okay. Sorry.
So Simon's asking, is the Dawn of the Jedi idea based on the book or Disney's idea? I mean, that's kind of currently up in the air. I think they'll use elements of the book, but I think it's Disney and they'll put their own stamp on it. For me, I hope they kind of keep certain elements in it. The thing is, there are no lightsabers at this point. They haven't even started the proto lightsabers, and I know Disney will want to sell a load, so they'll probably put them in.
Oh my god, the line just for sabers being sold today for for May the 4th, the line is like all the way down to where Rise of the Resistance is. So if you guys know
that's a long way.
That's a long way, and I was just like, is it for the Cal Kestis saber?
They have a good opportunity though. Like even if lightsabers don't exist, that during that entire thing where one does come into existence, to make that a whole thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. The whole
that would be
the comic book series, the Dawn of the Jedi. Like that's what it's basically about as well. There's a guy who basically manages to put his whole Force essence into a lightsaber. So like the first ever lightsabers is literally just the Force imbued into a blade. Like not an actual blade with imbuements on it. Like it's an actual lightsaber, but it's like one of a kind, and it's like it like gradually becomes more and more people can do it. But that's kind of how the first one came about. Was just it was just pure Force power being willed into a lightsaber.
It'll be nice to see if they do that. Yeah. So better late than never. So, Stoney, the same question to you. Out of the 3 new that have been announced, what are you most looking forward to and why?
I'm excited for whichever one's coming first. I'm just excited to see it back as a movie. I'm ready for Star Wars to be a movie again.
Same. Oh, my God. Watching Return of the Jedi in theaters just felt so good and so right. So now I'm just like hyped to see Star Wars movies in theaters again.
Yeah. Because, like, as far as I know, I've not been really paying attention to it, but as far as I know, there's no real details on any 3 of them, right?
Not
so
yet, no.
I have no more excitement over one or the other. I'm just excited for whichever one's coming next.
Nice. Sems?
Mandoverse is the worst fucking name ever. I'm just throwing it out there. It's so bad. It's really bad.
I don't think the name is going to be
horrible.
Mandoverse.
Oh,
I think
it's
that's what they're
definitely
calling
not.
it.
Can't be Mandoverse.
Better not be.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
It's definitely not, but I also know
Mandalorian
that you don't like that
land.
term, so
Oh. I'd say probably, to be honest, what's the movie where it's set in the future? What's that one?
The new
Order.
Jedi.
That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Bro, I'm sick and tired of going back. Stop going backwards, man. Stop going backwards, bro. They're obsessed. Star Wars obsessed with going fucking in reverse, bro.
They better
Right.
they better get it right.
It's just
though.
too much,
If they're
man.
gonna go to both completely different ends of the spectrum, they better do a good job with that, because it's you know what I'm saying? Like,
or
Into
what?
the Mandiverse.
If they- if
Into
they-
the Mandiverse. Oh,
If they don't do it right, Paul, if they don't do it right, what's going to happen? We're still going to shill out our money.
We're still
We're
gonna
still
watch
going to
it.
my
fucking
God.
consume.
Mandiverse of madness. This is getting fucking outrageous, mate.
I love it.
No,
Jim's
just
gonna have to
start
move into a
in the
bigger
future,
flat.
bruv. And that's always the
More
argument.
Lego.
The argument's always, if you go backwards, you can make up your own story. You can fucking do that if you go forward as well. Like, you could just write anything. I think, well, I know Ray's coming back. Daisy Ridley's coming back. I would have gone a bit more forward. So she's like, as bad as it sounds, she's already fucking dead. But she's like legendary
Yeah.
status sort of thing. Massive statue of her, some shit. And then just make something new, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, the backward stuff, I'm cool for it. But there's some things I don't want to see origins for. I don't want to see the origin of the Jedi. I don't want to see it, bro. Right? I don't need to see it. Do you know what I mean? I want to see the origin of the Sith. That would slap. Like, do you know what I mean? Where the
that's
fucking hell
probably
do they
part
come
of
from, bro?
it too.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Right.
part.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But
The beauty
yeah,
of
of those
that,
three-
though, the beauty of that is there's not just going to be 2 Sith either. There's
Yeah.
going to be
Because there are like
loads
so
of
many of them. It's so
Yeah.
many of them.
So, I mean, just lightsabers alone, it's good, isn't it? You're golden for the
if
next
they have any,
20 years. They'll probably.
I
I
can't
reckon-
stand. What's the proto saber? Is that the one with the wire? I fucking hate that. I hate that, bro. It just like reminds me of Ghostbusters or something, bro.
yeah,
Like,
it's very
the-
much proton pack.
it's
yeah.
just horrible, man. It's so bad.
I don't know.
Disney
I
would
quite
never
like
make that, bro.
No,
they
they
would
wouldn't.
never make
Never in a
that.
million
Or
years.
A
They-
fucking trip hazard wire. Never.
Yeah.
Have we
Never,
heard
ever.
anything else about the actual retracting lightsaber that Disney had made? That she like obviously puts down and then picks up another. Have we heard
I
anything
think
about
it's-
that in
I
like the
just-
last year?
No, but I think it's
Just-
utter
it's just for
bullshit.
show, bro.
I
It's
just
just
think
show.
it's just
just
for
for
show.
show, bro.
There's no way. I just can't just.
It does work, but not like
It
how.
does
Oh,
work.
it definitely
Right.
retracts and extends for sure. There's no doubt about that
it's,
in my
it's
mind.
like
but,
Goliath size. It's like
but
she
it can-
holding it like this, bruv.
It
It's
is.
like
Yeah, but I think the sabers
thick
we
boy.
have are like so much cooler. Like the sabers that like we all like the ones that Sheena has behind her, Stoney, all of us own are like 10 times better than
Yeah.
whatever Disney
they
provides.
can actually take contact, like,
Yeah.
and they're durable.
Oh yeah, that
right?
one. I think it would bend in a strong.
Yeah,
wind.
that extendable one. It's literally it's like a tape measure. It kind of works
Exactly.
the same way.
That's what I was going to say.
It's literally just like a thin little thing that like
Yeah.
and just
Have you seen him walk
swung
off
it, it would
stage?
just-
Don't fucking drop this fucking
Yeah.
10 grand item.
Gently. Grab the next one.
Please don't drop it. It's just this long, man.
More live action Maul. More live action Maul's a
No.
difficult one to do because
No.
we've seen his entire story at this point.
No, we
We've
haven't.
seen-
We're missing like a decade
Oh,
of him
no.
being like at the height of his power though.
Eh,
Like
I agree with that.
end of Solo,
eh.
like he's like this giant crime syndicate boss who owns everything, and then the next time we see him, he's this decrepit old
That's my
badass.
favorite Maul. That's
yeah,
my favorite
that's
Maul.
true.
Like, we're missing
The
it in
decrepit
15 years.
version?
Yeah,
Good.
I love it.
Fucking.
I resonate with him quite a lot. Okay, Sheena, what are you looking forward to the most out of those 3 movies?
I don't know. I think if I had to be honest, I'd probably say similar to Stoney, all of them, because I
Fair.
like watching anything Star Wars. Unless it's animated, then I don't watch it. Yeah, I know. It's not get Jim going on Clone Wars or anything. Please. But I think I think the First Jedi does interest me, but if there's a chance it doesn't have lightsabers, I'm a lightsaber girl. I need to see the lightsabers. So if there's no lightsabers, I'm going to fall out of it very quickly.
So, what did you think of Andor?
Do you know what? It was
Yeah.
very different, but I actually did enjoy it, especially in the prison when they were all leaving and stuff.
As did I.
I want them
I
to.
did enjoy
Izzy.
it.
Yeah.
Wink.
He's trying to get
I
you
wanna-
back. Sheena, Paul's trying to get you back. He's trying it.
He's
Don't have
trying
it. Just say
you
No,
back
no,
in.
it's very
He's
subtle.
right.
Very subtle. Very subtle.
I should have just not answered this question. So I should have just been like, sorry, who's this?
No.
Who's that?
No. We don't need to go there. I don't need to be ignored. No, that's okay.
Like me, Sheena, please.
Please don't. Please. Speaking of
Um,
animated characters, brand new Magic Band
snap.
I just got.
Nice.
And it's my favorite version of her too. Season
Can I see
7
that again?
Clone
Season
Wars.
7.
That's super cool.
And then of course I have my name in Arabesh.
Nice.
Of course.
Yeah, I had
Dope.
to get it. I literally have been at Disney this past weekend and a few days before that.
Nice.
There's no better place to be.
It's just
I
my
agree.
stop on the way to from Miami to Atlanta. Like I had to stop for the night.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Like,
If you
It's on the
can,
way.
you might as well.
yeah, exactly. It's on the way. All right, Paul, you're up. What are you looking forward to the most?
Well, being that I agreed with everything that Nat said, I would say for me going back in time, but to hear Simon say it the way that he did, where you can create something totally new. I mean, look, when you go back in time, you're still bound by what is to be that we all know, right?
Mhm.
So I would almost piggyback on what they both say, but I actually new Jedi Order, and if that is going to be put in the future and they can do all completely new stuff, I mean, I'm looking forward to old and new. I want to see where both of those go for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to say that I've seen a few people say this in recent times that they couldn't get into Clone Wars because it was animated. Sheena, I think you were one of them.
Yeah, I've said it
Yep.
loads to you. Yeah.
Yep. And I think that you're missing out if you're not watching the animated stuff.
Mm.
Can I
Me
can I
personally.
admit something? Can I, Sheena? I'm gonna take all the
Oh,
fire.
you're
off
gonna
you
get
right
a
now.
massive
Oh,
L.
mate.
I'm gonna take
Bro.
all the fire off you.
I'm gonna
Literally,
sit and get ready.
I'm
Hold
jumping
on.
on top of the hand grenade for you right now.
Mm.
Like I haven't seen any of that stuff.
Yes.
That stuff.
I'm
So
just
I-
like
so
Sheena.
I think-
I much
I will say
prefer-
this.
Look,
Jim.
the level of
Jim
crushing
is done,
disappointment.
mate.
That's
I will
Why do you-
say this. Sheena, I have a question. Sheena, did you watch? Because I guess this is where my mentality is going with this. Paul and Sheena, did you guys watch any cartoons growing up? Like
Yeah.
anything animated?
Yeah.
Is it just because it's
Yeah.
Star Wars animation?
No.
It's just weird for you?
I
It's-
never liked a Luke being a different Luke than the Luke that I know. I never liked any of that stuff. Like, look, for me, honestly,
Wait, Luke?
I think that
Are you talking
No,
about?
no, no.
Are you talking about Anakin?
I'm talking about I'm talking about any character that
Oh,
is
any character.
modeled after the human character that we all grew up with. For me, I've really been battling with that the last couple of months, like especially after Simon's been given so much crap about hating Bad Batch. Right?
I think people are. Yeah, see, I think people are dealing now with seeing all the animated characters that we were growing up with being live action now. So like Zeb, Ahsoka, Fennec Shan. Oh wait. No, Fennec Shan was live action before she was animated, I guess. But yeah, because I usually think of oh, they didn't grow up watching cartoons. That's probably why it's hard for them to see Star Wars in animation. Because my favorite shows were Avatar: The Last Airbender, obviously anime Sailor Moon. So when I saw the same type of animation from Avatar to Clone Wars, I'm and of course it's Dave Filoni. Hello, I was oh, I really really like this. But I mean, if it's not everyone's cup of tea, that's not your cup of tea, and that's fine with me. Because Star Wars, whatever you love about Star Wars, is what I love about Star Wars. So
I genuinely tried. I tried the Clone Wars.
Jake's in the house.
And then
Ew, Jake.
to support you and Jim,
logo. As you see, two of his logos.
Yeah, right.
Logos. I mean, friends.
to support you and Jim, I even tried Bad Batch season 2.
No, why
I'm so
would you
sorry.
do that to your
Well,
fucking self?
And yeah,
Sheena.
right. Well, he
Sheena.
was doing all his lives,
What's
and,
happening?
and I was like,
What is
"That's right,
happening?
I'll watch them, and then I'll watch you two." By about
Who
episode
told you?
3,
Who told
I'd
you?
stopped
Which
watching that, and I was still watching you two anyway.
I have to.
Which
Unfortunately,
schmuck said watch it?
I've got to.
Who was
I've
it?
got to
It's
leave
fucking-
here.
it's Jim, innit?
Yeah.
Jim,
I'm sorry, we don't promote that bad cheer. We just tolerate it because we have to do something.
I think Paul's trying to leave.
No, I have to. My we're picking up my mother and father-in-law, and they're
Oh,
going
to
to
see
be in
the
the car with
baby?
me here. Well, it's my mother-in-law's birthday,
Oh,
and
Aw.
so we're taking her out to dinner.
Oh,
but
what a
before
great
that,
birthday.
I've got to do something really quick with them. But I wanted to throw this out. And Simon and I were chatting about this the other day, and I want to throw this out to all of you guys before I go. Jake, if you're still here, I think you should do a shirt with everyone's logo on it. Like there is like I'm
I'd buy
telling
in
you,
a
like
heartbeat.
there if you go into Jake's Instagram, one of the last posts he made is like of all of that, and he doesn't need to be that many, or it could be more than that. It could be all of the ones that he's done. I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that would
I think
slap, man.
it's would be awesome. So
he's only done 5 out of the 6 here, though.
yeah, I'm gonna need a logo first. It's me again,
You're
isn't it,
gonna-
Paul?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
And you want to know something?
Oh,
Like,
Jake's great.
Jim and Jake, it was such an amazing experience with you guys. Like I still tell people about that all the time because sometimes they come across my logo and they ask, and I don't think I could have come into it with better friends having done that for me, guys. That was so awesome.
Oh, you're very welcome, brother.
I must go. I love you guys all so much. Have an amazing May the
Love you
4th.
too, man.
Thank you very much for having me on here. And
Send food pictures, man.
nice to meet you,
Food
Paul.
pic.
I will. In fact,
You're
food
such a
pics,
foodie, Simon.
dude. Fried pork chops. It's going to be Bahamian food tonight that we're going to get.
Nice.
Yeah,
Photos of
my
that.
man. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's
All
go.
right. Have a good night, guys. Have a great one. Love you guys.
Bye, man.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
Bye.
Fuck. I love him
But now
so
we can
much.
see our logos.
There we go.
You don't understand. When I left, and then I'm pretty sure Stoney felt the same exact way because you guys live in the UK, but when we were flying home, like I was in tears at the airport. Like I was so broken leaving you guys. I mean, Jim knew this because I like texted him. I'm like, dude, I'm in shambles right now. It was definitely hard leaving you guys.
It was
I
it
did
was
not
just
want to
really,
go.
really nice, just all being together. It just kind of it felt right.
It felt
And,
so right. I didn't feel as anxious.
To be fair,
seeing
Izzy,
you
I did
guys
actually
in
say
person.
I love you to Paul. Nobody else did. So
I did that, man. That's enough. Look.
Yeah.
That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Z,
Maximum effort. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've missed so many comments. I'm terrible at this. They're just coming too soon, too quickly. Basically,
I would move to the UK. I would. I need
yeah,
a
no,
job.
she would.
I literally would in a heartbeat, but also you guys don't have Disney World, so that's another thing.
Well, there is that. Yeah, but we've got Disneyland Paris. Wah, wah.
Go away, mate.
I could not live in London. That was hectic. That was too much.
Right.
Yes.
No one
I
should live in
wouldn't
London.
mind London. I think it's just there are a lot of things I would have to get accustomed to. Like there's a lot of cultural differences from the States versus like across the pond. So there's a lot of things I would have to get used to. But I think I do it. I mean, that is very true. I don't need Disney. I just need my wife. Sorry, Simon. Sorry, Brewski.
Cheers.
Scotland.
Oh, I
would-
go to Scotland.
I've been
yeah.
I was wanting to go there on my trip.
I mean, it's a long way to go. And not for you Americans. But
Yeah, it's like 10-minute drive for Americans. Like I got a
Yeah.
few people that are like, I'm going to work. It's a 3-hour drive, and I'm like, what?
Well,
Fuck
no,
that,
come
mate.
to Atlanta to
Hell
drive.
no.
Like Atlanta traffic's actually, it's if not the same as London traffic. To be fair,
London traffic.
London traffic's mental.
Dick.
And
that's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Ugh.
I mean, to be
There's
fair,
too
I
many
also
people
got
in
lost
London.
I got lost on the tube too. Like,
Yep. And then ask Simon for directions. Like, have everybody on the planet.
Ask me.
You were at work.
Actual shit.
And I didn't want to disrupt you at the time.
I
I
work at a lightsaber company. It's not real work.
But I made it back. I made it back in one piece. And then after that, it was perfect. I didn't have issues on the tube at all.
Good, well done.
I came back very drunk one night when I was out drinking with Charlie. I made it back from Camden all the way back.
I mean, that's quite impressive, I'm not going to lie. Because that's North
there's a bit of a
London
distance
to Southwest London. That's quite a big deal. Northumberland, a.k.a. God's Garden. I didn't know it was called that.
Bro, I don't even know what that is, bro.
I don't know what that
is. It's north.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know, Sims.
Yeah.
Like when we met up for the first time, Sims needed so many directions in London, and I'm like, bro, you live in London?
Bro, I was messaging Paul. I was like, come pick me up.
Yeah, he's messaging the guy from the Bahamas to find out where he's going.
No. Izzy. Hold on, Izzy. No. Don't. I gave you warnings. I gave you so many warnings.
The nuclear fucking Chernobyl fucking squeak.
What?
Said I will be okay.
Yeah, just don't worry about it, bro.
During one day of celebration,
actually before we met you up with you, Stone.
Yeah, recreational events happened, and Nat gave Izzy one of her fun time candies, and it ruined her.
I warned her. I said, only take a bite of it, and the girl took the full thing. And I said, this is not what you have in the UK. This is coming from the United States of America. So please don't take
that came from a fucking power plant, bro.
Yeah,
that came from fucking somewhere with radiation.
What's crazy is I look back and I think it's in somebody's video of like their recaps of Star Wars Celebration, and I see Izzy and I just staring around. It's like a lightsaber meetup, and we're all just like staring around at each other. And we are so good. But I do remember meeting Anna and you, so I was just like, that's the important part. Oh, and also met Dallin, because Dallin came up to us too, but I'm Dallin.
Yes.
To you. I was totally going to tell.
Yeah, no, I had a lovely chat with Dallin, actually.
That was great.
You got the double bladed thing, isn't it? From Force
Yeah.
Edit.
Yeah, he said he's sending it down to me to review.
Oh, sick.
So I want to get my hands on that.
You did one.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, you didn't hide it well enough, did you? High as kites.
You've been with me on multiple occasions when I've been high.
Oh, so many times. So, like...
More often than not, it sounds like.
Online, in real life, in America, where every time...
America.
We were at Galaxy's Edge and took a gummy while we were there. But it was a great day. We went on basically every single ride. So.
We did. No, it was a great day because Nat hooked us up by getting us on like every single ride. It was great. Best time ever. Nat's been high on a stream more than once.
I've been high on Simon's stream.
The one for
Kenobi.
She's been high on Simon's stream. She's been high on our streams.
Like a fucking steam train, mate.
Like, it's all right when you're in a group scenario like this, but when there's just you and her, she's gone. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
I truly have a great time. I try to be, at least. I'm not a hazard. Let's just say that. When I'm in person with you, I'm not a hazard.
Oh, no, you're definitely not one of those. You're easy to deal with. You're just somewhere else.
I'm in a galaxy far, far away.
Far away.
Yeah. Loving life.
You know what's surprising? I didn't expect that post I made to blow up the way it did.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's sharing. And I was just like, you know, it's crazy. So I'm only saying this because we were on this topic. I was high as a kite when I wrote it in my Apple Notes.
Hey, I
Because I was feeling
full circle,
full circle completely. But I was feeling because, like, you know, a lot of times in the Star Wars community, we feel like we have to one up each other with lightsabers, with helmets, with Legos, with all the stuff. And we know, like, you know, a lot of times financially people don't have the means to buy all these things. And I think for Star Wars month, because let's be real, at this point, we're celebrating the whole month, not just a week. A lot of people feel excluded out of the community because people own all these things. So when I was thinking about that, I was like, well, I want people to understand that you don't need all these things. Like if you have something of yours, or if you just even have a DVD, you're like, this was passed down to me by my dad, and before him, his dad, like that's enough. Like that's all you need to love. If you love the franchise, if you love to be here, if you love what the movies, the shows, the comic books, the video games, like you can love anything Star Wars related. And if you're respectful, you're in the community. But there's so many people out there, because I remember, you know what, the reason why I wrote it, I saw someone post on the Star Celebration page, and they said that they had hand built or hand sewn the Andor prison uniform.
Nice.
And that they were at Celebration, and it looked, and they didn't know about the whole running across the halls thing, but they ran up to one of the 501st Legion, and they were just like, hey, like, great to meet you guys. And somebody at that table, I'm not saying this is like the 501st Legion's mentality, but somebody at the table said, you sewn on a patch, that's not accurate, bye. Like, it was very rude to them, and they like posted about it on Facebook, and I'm like, just because of a patch, doesn't it count that they just at least made the effort to like make a costume that they adored? And it's just like, so I think about that, and it's just, I wanted to share with people that it doesn't matter all the expensive stuff. What matters is that you love Star Wars and that you're respectful towards one each other, especially in a community where, once again, people always feel like they need to one up each other. When we don't. We all love Star Wars. I mean, I love all you guys. We all love Star Wars. We all also love other things, but, you know, Star Wars is what brings us together as a family, and that's basically what we should be spreading and sharing this month. That's what I made the...
No, 100%. Absolutely. Like, I'm not friends with you guys because you've got X amount of sabers or not. You know, I'm friends with you guys because you've all got the same heart as me, and you're all here because of the...
Jake. God damn it, Jake.
All those groups and nerds on power trips, and probably, I mean, he ain't wrong. He is not wrong.
No.
That's the thing.
And he is a very positive person.
He's right. He's the most, like, Jake's the most positive person ever. But he's right, you know, and it's just like, there's no need to be like that.
No need.
We had
the 501st thing, like, it's happened a few times to me, bro. Yeah, actually, I think you'll find that your Kylo Ren boots are not up to scratch. I don't fucking care, bro.
Yeah.
Just don't care, bro.
A lot of those, I've heard stories about this from basically all the groups, like Mando Mercs, 501st, Rebel, like Rebel Legion, whatever they're called. We even had this. I was with the lightsaber people I was hanging out with at a lot of Celebration, Saber Project. They wanted to talk to the Saber Guild, the people who were putting on the shows for Celebration.
Yeah.
And like the same attitude back, just because they weren't because they were talking about doing something together, and they were like, "Oh, you can open up a Saber Guild in Germany if you want." No, we have our own group. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
Bye. Zach.
Like,
but that's, you see, that stuff like that. That's not. I shouldn't be like that. Because if you're trying to share the love for sabers, you should be encouraging other people, saying, if you want to build a guild in your own city, for example, like in England, here are the steps to do it, and like, let's have a conversation, or let's chat about it. Maybe not at Celebration because it's a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
But like, set up a time later to have this conversation of like, how can we collaborate or get to know one another. And I hate that there's people. I hate that there's people out there just feel like they're above because they feel like they're at a higher status, or like, once again, I dealt with this when I was in the Disney influencer community. It was like the amount of followers you had. Now, don't get me wrong, I just hit 900 and I'm like shocked, really. I'm just like, I can't, 900 people are deciding to follow this stupid idiot, but here we are. And I appreciate it. I'm thankful. That's right. Very shocked. But it's nothing to do with that. Like numbers don't matter. Numbers don't matter. The amount of sabers you have don't matter. The amount of helmets you have don't matter. At the end of the day, we're all in credit card debt at this point, for certain things. But I don't know. I love Star Wars for how happy it makes me, and I just love it, and I think that's what it should be. You love Star Wars, so if you want to talk to somebody else about Star Wars, you should, because you both love it.
Yeah,
I have
don't argue.
A love-hate relationship with the Star Wars community. I love the positive side of it, and I love that we've all got something in common because we've all got lightsabers and we love Star Wars. But I hate then the additional elitism of, oh, you've got a Nexus, oh, you've got an LPT. Oh,
you have a saber
you know what?
You have a Vectra, yeah.
I've got a Nexus, so what? You've got 20,000 Vader's Vaults. I got mine before you ever got yours, but still.
I have seven.
It's what I could. Yeah, Paul, get back on it.
Yeah.
I have 4
Padawan execute Paul today.
Literally annihilated. I have 4 Padawan Outpost sabers, and they're like my favorite sabers of all time. I don't like. To me, it's all I need. I love them because they make me feel happy. I also can't afford other sabers, so like, I will be rocking with Padawan.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Nothing wrong with them. They're fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Padawan power.
No.
Love them.
That Darksaber is fucking sick.
The Darksaber is so
heavy.
sick, man.
So heavy.
It's fucking well heavy, boy. No wonder he can't swing the fucking thing. It's too goddamn heavy, bro.
I
The
will say
heaviest
though,
saber
I
I've ever
loved
picked up.
playing
by
with
far, bro.
your saber when I was at gyms. Oh my god, your AZ saber! I was so much fun to play over.
I know how to
at
say
gyms.
it. I know how to say
I know
it.
Sheena's.
The Vendery. The
I love it.
Vendery.
Hey, nice.
I get it wrong.
I
I'm like a
remember,
total common, like the Vendari.
Yeah, me too.
So he just looks, I can feel him looking at
Yeah.
me when I say it.
That's what I said in
Like,
person, and I had it on video, and I sounded like just a walking white builder man. Like, what's that, the fucking Vendari? Oh, that sounds so bad.
But Sims, that's how you sound all the time.
That is true, yeah. It's
You're
true.
like,
Very true.
There's no wrong way to say it. However you pronounce it.
You know, the thing that means the most of Star Wars to me is this, right? It's not what sabers people have got. It's not how much Lego I've spent money on. Fuck. It's not anything like that.
It's definitely not that.
It's definitely not that.
No.
I try not to think about it because then I cry.
No.
It's the fact that I've been able to connect with you people, like from essentially just posting a video about something I liked in Star Wars, having an Instagram about something I liked in Star Wars, to then connecting with people that I truly love, like from the bottom of my heart, just online, and then to add to that meeting in real Z's and having the same connection there, because it's just love and respect, and that's all that matters to me. Nothing else means anything.
Yeah.
Apart from your Lego.
Oh yeah, fuck me. Sabine Dairy.
The
No, but like,
V.
it does not, because like I mean, I've been on live basically with Stony, Jim, and Simon until it wasn't until a little bit later, but I've known you guys on lives since basically beginning of summer 2021, when we were all on somebody else's stream live streaming the Bad Batch, and that was so long ago. That was like, now it's getting over 2 years ago. And it's like, the one thing I always get nervous about is meeting people online. I'm like, are they going to be the same people in person? Like, am I going to be anxious enough to like be myself with them? And it's like, I didn't even have to worry about that. Like with you guys, I was able to drop the veil and be myself. I'm like, Jim, I mean, when I met Jim back in October, it just felt like, yeah, we talked to each other every single day or every other day on live streams. But now that we're in person, it felt like the computer, like nothing changed.
Yeah.
And that was
exactly
beautiful. Same thing with you, son. Same thing with you. Like when I finally met you, I was just like, it's exactly what I was expecting, if not more, because I loved your hugs. And I know I was so tiny, so you're just like.
Jake's out here trying to kill people, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, my liver would not make that thing. But what do you mean you like that, Blue Mamba?
Rolling around the States.
It is. I mean,
I was
it is.
very surprised that, like, I was fully expecting at least one person that I was going to meet out there to be an asshole. I was very surprised. No one was a jerk. Like, it's got me worrying if I was the jerk.
I didn't.
Because I was fully expecting someone to be the jerk. And I was just like,
no, yeah.
I walked up to Sems and I was like, oh, here it comes. And then he's just the most guy I've ever met. Just like,
I love that. I love it.
Fun. And the best is Slimer's the hype man. He's like, where's Stony at?
Dude, I think my favorite part of Celebration, like, of everything, like, was just, I was hanging with Sems. Like, you were dying in the Kylo Ren costume. You were just standing there talking for like half an hour. And it just, it felt so at ease. It felt so normal. It felt so nice.
See you later, Carl.
And like, it was like that with,
peace, bro.
It was like that with everyone. From Sheena yelling at me from across the room, Stony! And just running over and giving me a hug. To just like, you had to look down 10 centimeters and then, there's Nat. Oh, hi. And it was just like, all of you.
I'm so short.
You're so short. You are so short.
Like, people don't realize, I remember when Jim first saw me for the first time, he's like, holy crap, you're short. And then everyone else is meeting it. Everyone else is meeting me and they're just like, oh my gosh.
No, it was genuinely best time of my life. All of you, you're all
pretty
legends.
The thing is, like, we need to do it again. Like, we can't wait for another celebration because that's 7 years down the line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if
we'll
you're
meet
going
in
to
London
Japan,
again
I'll
in 2028 or some shit.
Yeah.
Or if anything, I mean, like, I will say this: Orlando is going to have to be after Japan. If it wasn't after London, it's going to have to be after Japan. I think we all should just redo this. This time, I'll go to Galaxy's Edge.
I'd be down for that.
I'm telling you right now, when you have your own sabers, not the Disney sabers, at Galaxy's Edge, everyone is watching you. You're like the cool. We just said, like, we hate elitism and people that have better stuff than us. Like,
Disney sabers don't count.
Don't count. Like,
they're toys. They're just toys.
So cool. And imagine if Stony and Anna, if you guys were just like doing all your moves in front of Millennium Falcon. I'm telling you right now, you will have a bunch.
That was the best. Honestly, that was the best moment of my life.
You will have so many looking up to you in awe. They're just like, oh my god, that's so cool! Like, it was the coolest thing in the world. And I remember
I'm surprised they allow it, bro. You know that.
Oh, those
like Disney don't say like, no, you can't have this in here.
Yeah,
they can't tell the difference, to be honest.
They'll
tell by the blades when you turn it on.
Obviously. Yeah,
literally. Yeah.
And when you can actually use it, and it's not like it's fucking massive. Those things are too big. They're too big.
Way too big. Way too big. Have you seen the fucking Emperor's Hilt, the Disney one? Like, what the fuck's going on there?
Wait, they came out with the Empress Ren?
It's like this.
Palpatine's Hilt is meant to be like tiny, but the Disney one's just like the fattest fat boy sailor I've ever seen for no reason.
Yeah,
I don't understand what they're doing.
No, well, it's Disney. They don't really give a shit, do they?
No.
The amount of money they're making on them, they're like, we don't care if it's good. We just care that you consume.
Yeah.
And because at the end of the day, like,
buy them.
Buy them. Do it.
Buy them. Say that.
Strike me down. They just, the first thing people are going to do, they see a Darksaber in Mandalorian. If they don't know more, they're going to be like, let me go to Disney, see if they've got one of those.
Yeah.
And they'll sell it, Yeah.
No, that's what's going on right now with the Cal Kestis sabers. The Survivor just came out, so now his saber is being sold, and that's what everyone's trying to buy. And I'm just like,
is that the new one though?
The new one, like the brand,
the
like
new
it's
one.
being released
Yeah,
today.
with the different end.
Yep. Mhm.
It looks all right. Like considering their first Cal Kestis was a thick boy as well. Like,
That was
chunky.
That was cow thickness.
Yeah, wasn't it? Wasn't it though? But
What are the other questions you have, Si?
that was it. That was it. So I
That was
just,
it.
I
He's
just
run out, bro.
that was
He's run
it.
out, bro.
I just wanted to know what people were looking forward to. That was all.
Fair enough.
And it sparked a conversation. That's all you need. Look,
Simply
listen,
more Star Wars.
listen, co-host. You could have brought something to the table.
Oh no! Oh no!
There we go.
Okay, well, so if that's the case, now knowing that Sheena does not watch anything animated, I'm now very curious. Sheena, who is one of your favorite Star Wars characters?
Good question. I think if we're talking Siths, it has to be Kylo or Vader.
Good choice.
And if we're talking Jedis,
Sorry, I love Nats like Kylo Ren. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Good choice.
if we're
Great
talking
choice. I love
Jedis,
him.
I think it has to be Rey, and that's more. I think it's just because I like her lightsaber. I love her lightsaber.
Her Rise of Skywalker.
Jim has it.
Right?
I also love the Dark Rey as well, and I feel like I'm disappointed we didn't get more Dark Rey in the film.
Oh my God. I was watching Rise of Skywalker with my mom because like after my dog passed, my mom's like, do you want to watch a Star Wars movie? I'm like, yeah, let me watch Rise of Skywalker. I don't know why I chose that one because obviously Kylo dies at the end. So my heart is getting broken regardless. But I remember watching that scene and I pointed to my mom. I'm like, Mom, that's the saber you saw in my apartment. And she goes, but you barely see it in the movie. And I'm like, I know. It's the sad part.
What about Sebs?
They fucked that up, man. Say again, bro.
I think I know everyone else's favorite characters, but like Sebs, what are you at? Where are you at?
My husband's is one of his favorite.
It is Kylo. Okay.
I'd say overall favorite character, yeah. Fucking hell, man. I'd say Kylo Ren, Vader, Anakin, and Mace Windu, like favorites.
I've got a question for everyone as well, because I'm just curious from other perspectives. What's everyone's favorite lightsaber fight put to screen?
I have a question.
Wait, what?
Live action or animated?
Say that again.
Oh,
Can I
put
pick
to screen.
either? Okay.
Okay, I answer. But if anyone wants to go first.
What is the question, bruv?
Like favorite lightsaber fight put to screen.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Jim?
Start with
Ahsoka
Jim.
Maul Season 7 Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I was
a good
going
one.
to say the same exact thing because that's why we're co-hosts. Because that was just done so well. It was so well. Like out of all of the, Sheena, of course you don't watch animation, but out of all the, if I really think about it, because I even tried thinking like maybe do I like any of the sequel duels? Do I like any of the OT duels? Do I like any of the prequel duels? Like even Darth Maul and Qui-Gon and Obi, or Anakin and Obi-Wan. No, season 7, there was just so much passion in that fight, and it was just done so well, and the music was great. Oh, it was just so well done.
All right. Sems, why do you disagree?
I don't disagree. It's a good fight.
All right.
It is good. Just I can't put something from an animated show over like live action in it. I can't.
Okay.
Except
for me, I can't.
Except it was motion captured.
Yeah, well, I respect it, but it's just there's something about seeing it and like it's weird, isn't it? Yeah, like when they're fighting in visions.
Yeah.
Because
I haven't seen season 2 yet.
Because of the
so
actual style.
shit.
Yeah. No. I mean even season 1. Yeah, even if you say season 1, when there's people fighting, because of the style of the animating, I kind of accept it more. I can't explain it. Like there's something about I love Clone Wars and Rebels and all that shit. I do like it. I don't like disliking it. Yeah, I just think for actual duels, it seems a bit weightless. But I do like that fight, Ahsoka and Maul. I do like that a lot. It's very, very sick because you can kind of tell they're real people. But like, there's certain moves from like the older seasons, they seem fucking lifeless, bro. I don't know. Like, it's just weird, man.
Yeah,
I like it. I do like it. I do genuinely like it.
What was that?
I don't
Sorry,
know. That wasn't just me then. I heard something as well, yeah?
Yeah.
No, sorry. I was clicking on her Universes Live to see if Ashley was going to be in the Disney parks, and she's not.
Ah, okay.
That confused the hell out of me. I was like,
Sorry.
who's here that I haven't allowed in?
Yeah. Someone's backstage. Let me in! No, my favorite part, episode 7, bruv. I know that might be like outrageous, but Kylo Ren fighting Finn in the snow, for me, is untouchable, bruv. Like, I remember I said bare times, bro. I said bare times when him and Rey are running through the snow, Kylo Ren's there, and you can hear like the sizzle from the fucking snow on his saber. I was like, oh, this is so fucking sick. And then he's sort of like messing around with Finn. Finn gets a good hit, and then Kylo's like, nah, okay, cool, we're done playing games. Right, he slaps him 2 moves, he's finished. Like, I just love that, man. There's something about that. I just love it, man. Sick.
Fair enough. Sheena?
I'm interested to hear yours. Nah, what about you as well, bruv? What about you, bro? You're the sword god. Yeah, bruv. Gotcha. Gotcha. That's why I skipped Sheena. Sorry, Sheena, because I knew you didn't know, bro.
I'm okay.
Well, I mean, there's just like I like so many for so many different reasons. Like, I do like some of the Clone Wars ones, like Maul, Savage, and Sidious is like one of my all-time favorites. I love Obi-Wan versus Maul Savage as well. That one's really fucking good, and I want to recreate that someday. But like, yeah, Obi versus Anakin.
Kylo Ren versus Rey.
When was that?
Kylo Ren. In all 3 fucking movies.
Oh no, I'm taking all of the sequels out of the. They don't even enter my mind when it comes to lightsaber fighting.
You're so horrible, Stoney.
They are.
Really
no,
horrible.
I'm so sorry. They are the
evil,
silliest things to me. I do not. Yeah, Obi-Wan versus Anakin is probably my go-to, but that's probably just because I grew up with it.
Yeah.
Fair. Sheena?
Mine is Maul, Obi, and Qui-Gon.
That was a good one.
It's probably the best one overall. Like,
I mean,
I think
everyone can.
What cements it is that's the first film that my son watched recently last week.
I saw that.
Yeah. He plays Lego Star Wars. That's his favorite fight scene from Lego Star Wars. So he always, whenever he puts it on, he always goes and plays it. So then we were playing Lego Monopoly because that's his favorite game. And then we were like, should we put a film on? We put that film on to get him engaged, and he didn't take his eyes off it the whole time. And he was just like, when he fell down and hit the thing, my kid was like, oh, and it was just his reaction. So now for me, I have like a little thing where I'm like, that's my son's. I love that fight scene, but equally it's my son's favorite fight scene as well. So as I go on, I guess, and I can show him another film and we can sit down again. I think this is now, my daughter doesn't care about Star Wars. She dresses up as Leia. She wears the lightsaber around. That's her done. She's like, I've got a dress. It's Leia. My hair looks like this. That's me. My son, I think, will definitely will follow and get into it and definitely watch more films to mine and Steph's pleasure.
Cody.
What's that?
This is actually a really, really good question. Whose death is the saddest? I have 2.
99.
You can't have 2,
that's
Jim.
A good one. Oh, right in the heart.
What do you say? What do you say, bro?
99.
Is it Tech? How about Tech? Tech fucking died. Look at that. Nothing satisfied me more than that.
I've got 2 that for me are on par.
I mean, Ahsoka died. Oh, actually, Kanan, yes.
Kanan, I can't get through without just falling to pieces. And for me, it's Luke in The Last Jedi. He's my character, and to see him die, it breaks my heart every time.
The saddest death.
See, so for me,
I think Kanan pops it.
Kanan.
I mean, so for me, it's not that I'm saying that Kanan's death isn't the saddest for me. Like for me, I think what it hit me the hardest is so I'm in between Luke dying, The Last Jedi, because when I saw that for the first time, I was in shambles. Like the music, everything that was happening, just seeing him use the Force to a point that now he's dead. Oh my God, killed me. But I, of course, was brokenhearted when I saw, Ben die. I was just like, Ben Solo. I was just like, we were just there. We were right there. We had brought him back to the light. He had just kicked ass, took names and kicked ass, and then gone. And I was just like, I felt like he was robbed, but that hurt me because I grew to love Kylo so much, and even though he went to the light side, I was just like, I didn't think he deserved to die.
I think that's fair.
Agreed.
I don't really have one. I don't think I've really connected with any of the characters that much to be bothered when they die.
It's because you've not watched Rebels.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, spoilers, but yeah.
Yeah, it might, bro. It might be Leia, man. That fucked me up in the cinema, bro. Because who said it? Honest Giles said it. Yeah, that did sting, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that was very bad. Bro, even Han, I don't really like Han Solo. When he died, I was like, damn, that was pretty bad. Even Yoda, I remember when I saw Yoda, because I saw Return of the Jedi the first, when I was a child. That was the first movie I saw. I saw this little green dude just vanish. I was like, where's he gone? And my dad was like, he's dead. I was like, whoa, he's dead. No way. The strongest one. I'm like, nah, this is outrageous. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Maybe Yoda.
I'll say Leia gets me every time just because R2 is just sitting there next to you.
Yeah, man.
No, oh my God.
The thing that breaks me with Leia
was fucking bad as well, bro. To be honest, Padme was pretty bad.
Padme was pretty bad, to be fair. Is when they all come back and Chewie just falls to his knees. That breaks me every time because I'm like, he's lost everyone at that point. I'm like,
you know who actually broke me in theaters when it was happening? Because obviously, at the point I was watching it for the first time, we saw Chewie, where Rey thought Chewie died because she blew up the ship. And and we didn't know that he was obviously still alive on a different ship. But in that moment, I was like, I was in shambles. It just hit you. You're just like, he's dead. The thing blew up and he was on it. It was, oh my God, that hit me really bad.
I'm not having this. Luke went down like an absolute fucking G, right? He did the most Jedi thing ever, which is winning a fight without fighting.
He overdosed on the Force and died. He's like an old drug addict, come back for one last hit.
I'm not having it.
Fucking hell.
I am not having that. Izzy, you and we're going to have some words. Maul's death was sad, but then at the same time, I
felt like his death was completed, his arc at that time, when it was once again him and Kenobi, when Kenobi just got him really quickly. I was like, you know what? I think it's time that just Maul peacefully. I mean, obviously he took a saber to the stomach or to the chest, but I think it was his time to end.
Yeah, it was a very natural end for him.
Yeah, it was a good end too. That's
it was a nice come back around circle.
That's why Rebels is the best. Rebels is the best.
I mean, Rebels is interesting because it goes from being the worst thing I've ever seen to something that's actually incredible.
I
remember even as a 13.
It was just the animation was so different. It was so different in Clone Wars. So it just kind of, you're just like, ooh.
What year did Rebels come out again?
I think 2014, 2013, 14?
14, yeah. So even as a 13-year-old, even as a 13-year-old, when the first season came out, I was like, bro, this is whack. This is some garbage.
I watched. I think another thing that was, I guess, like to me that because I got up to season 2. I remember watching Rebels up to season 2, and I think I got too busy with work at the time, and because it was being aired on TV. But back in the day when our shows were being aired on TV, not streaming every single week. And then you have to like wait till the next week to see the next episode. And have to be at the right time, at the right slot.
Yeah.
I can see why people love Rebels, because there's a lot more lore in Rebels than there is in Star Wars. I'll tell you that. There's a lot more Star Wars lore in Rebels versus Clone Wars. Clone Wars obviously takes, like, it focuses on the clones, our prequel characters, the time of the Republic to the near end, whereas Rebels expands on basically a little bit of the expanded universe that we've heard of in the past. And of course, new characters and, some of our favorites come back. It was nice.
Is everyone happy with the casting for the live action Rebels?
Oh, I'm great with it. I'm the second I saw Zed live action, chef's kiss, I was like, I'm good.
I missed it. I got slaughtered, bro.
I was so confused, mate. I was so confused. I saw like a Lasat, and I was like, wait, I thought he was stuck on that planet with a boy, with a man, with a guy.
Well, yeah, I thought it was his boyfriend, but
I mean, it was his boyfriend. Didn't someone confirm that?
I thought someone did.
Fucking hell, bro.
Jim?
What?
But I thought they were
what was the
stuck on
question?
that
Sorry.
planet.
No, it's the guy that was fighting that originally was part of the Empire and then turned good. The one that was good for that ended
Agent
up going
Kallus.
with Zed.
Kallus,
Agent Kallus, yeah. Is it confirmed that they became a thing, or is that just?
I think that's just wishful thinking on most people's parts.
Wow, they were hugging. They were hugging very intimately at the end there.
Listen, man, you can hug another man very intimately without things going on.
Yeah,
Ain't
true.
that right, Simon and Jim?
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought he was stuck. So I was like, that's not him, right? So I didn't realize until after the episode. I was like, oh, there he is. Oh, and Filoni. Oh.
Yeah. No, I'm really happy with all the casting. I think it's going to be good. I'm just so looking forward to it. And it's not even that long now.
Nah, be quick, man.
No.
Quick time.
I just need them to announce which day it is. I know it's going to be a Wednesday, but I need to know which Wednesday.
It's August, right?
Yeah, it's August.
Yeah.
My birthday.
And my birthday's on a Thursday this year.
When's my birthday? That's more fucking important than your birthday.
You don't know your own goddamn birthday, brother.
Mine's on a Tuesday. What day it was on? What day?
Wednesday.
Everyone's so friendly.
Is this what is?
Yeah, that's why we get on so fucking well, yeah.
Yeah, right. What is the Jude Law Skeleton Crew going to be based around? Character from prequels?
It's gonna suck, mate.
I don't know. I enjoyed the trailer.
Oh, is the trailer out?
No, not for you.
They saw it. Didn't you guys see it at Celebration? I like the Lucas panel.
No, it's not for you. I'm sorry. I was in the Lucasfilm panel. It was shown in the Lucas.
Well, if that's the case, then the real Ahsoka trailer is not for you.
Right?
It was for us.
The one that got spoiled like 70,000 times. Yeah, we got the Skeleton Crew trailer. We got the Acolyte trailer. Andor Season 2 trailer. And that's some other shit.
I didn't even know you saw Andor Season 2. No one mentioned that thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. They all came out and did the whole thing. This is a great question. What is everyone's favourite hill?
I'm not answering it.
Why?
I'm making a video in about 3 weeks and I don't even know my own answer. So. It's probably Doctor Strange Hill, maybe. I would get it out, but it's far away.
But is it?
What's your favourite hill in the whole of Star Wars, whether you own it or not?
So is this character is this character based or is this like just
Darth Revan's Purple Saber, man?
Nice.
And then Kylo Ren's hilt.
Fair.
I think I'm gonna go with my Empress Ray. I think I loved her. I love the idea of her having a double-edged saber.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she should have had always.
She should have had. I mean, that's what it should have become, but it didn't. It's a change in the new Jedi Order. I wouldn't actually be surprised if she ends up upgrading her saber to a staff, like to double-edged, to be like similar to a staff.
I could see that happening.
That'd be so sick.
Bruv, just wait till you lot see Visions, yeah? There's some bangers.
Vision had amazing
bangers on there.
Vision's got really good lightsaber designs.
Yeah, for sure.
I am debating when I get home to actually live react to
binge
Visions.
it, man. Yeah, just do it, man. That's what I did today. I had a great fucking time. Look how happy I am.
Because he's gonna watch Omega on the screen.
Do you know what I did like? I do like some of the sabers that are in the new Jedi Survivor game.
I haven't got that far, but I have seen one of them. Yeah.
I've currently put 27 hours into that game already.
No way.
Yeah.
I still have to finish 5.
I spent the entire weekend playing.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair.
I've got about
I'm not even that far. I'm not even that far through the story. I got a few abilities and just stayed on one planet, just going around and finding everything.
Yeah.
But the baddie in that, like, you see a saber pretty much straight away.
Yeah.
His saber is sick.
Very sick. I don't even know if you can fucking make that shit, bro. Like,
someone
to make that. Someone will, but it's gonna be fucking hard.
Absolute mental case will make that.
Bro, there's what I'm going to spoil it. Do not worry. Trust in the Sems. There's one in Visions that I don't actually think you could actually physically make, but I don't think it's actually. I think it's impossible.
All right,
it's fucking sick.
Interesting.
Very sick.
Kalak KR's now is literally like, hold my beer, guys.
Yeah.
We go. No one said I could do the scavenger bit. Here we go.
There is one from season 1 of Visions that you physically cannot make. It's the umbrella looking one. Yeah, I first saw that and I'm just like, how?
Although everybody said that about I was going to say everybody said that about the spinning Inquisitor saber, and that dude at Celebration had it.
There was some at Celebration.
So proud of having it too.
He just stood there with it. That was incredible.
It was awesome.
Oh my god, he was such a happy fella. I saw him so many times throughout Celebration.
I know if I search this for long enough, someone on Earth has made this fucking umbrella thing. There must be someone.
I've seen cosplayers.
It would be heavy.
Spin, but
it's probably so heavy though, because you have to put the blade. So many blades.
I mean, you could probably do it baselit. Then it would be a lot lighter. You can't do that shit, Xeno, no, or like NeoPixel. That would just that would just close down. My favorite hilt. Not that anybody bothered asking me. Fuckers.
Co-host. What's your favorite hilt?
Yeah.
It's Luke's, isn't it? It has to be. I've got it fucking tattooed on my arm.
But is that Luke's Return of the Jedi? Or is that Luke?
He's so fucking salty, mate.
Yes, it's Luke's Return of the Jedi because that's the only lightsaber he actually has. The other one was Anakin's.
I know. I just thought about that.
Shit. It's only their saber when they make it.
This is when I
thought it was Rey's saber, though.
We don't know everything about Star Wars. It's okay. Until Jim's like, no, man, it's the freaking Return of the Jedi one. Because the other one's Anakin.
Yeah. Fucking... Oh, what? Which Luke saber? No, he's only got the one. He's only made one. So that's his. Kyber Crystal is not attuned to him. So fucking come on. Same with Rey.
But she had Luke Skywalker's saber in episode 8. I mean Anakin's.
Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't
the
hers.
Youngling Slayer.
She used it, but it wasn't.
She's renting it, bro.
Yeah,
rental.
It's all right because she buried it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now. That thing doesn't stay buried and turns up in the new film.
No. It would be. Do you know what? I disagree, bro. I think it will stay buried, man. It'd be too much, bro. Yeah, it'd be too much to go back there. Why would logically? Why would you go back there and it?
Why did she bury it in the fucking sand in the first place?
It's like peace, innit? They're fucking both fucking dead. You bury the fucker and then you move on, bro.
Leia never even went to fucking Tatooine.
You change your name and you're good to go, bro.
Leia never went to Tatooine,
You
so
just
the
move
sand
on.
means nothing. And it's Anakin's saber, and he would be livid. Livid.
No, he's cool, bro. He's chilling.
She has the two of them, and they're up on stands like there. Like I have two sabers there. That's where they are.
Next to her Lego collection.
You're fucking right.
I'll tell you what, I've just thrown it out there. I don't want to fucking see Tatooine in anything else Star Wars related.
No,
I'm so done. It's so done, bro. It's sick. It's goated, isn't it? But enough, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
The universe is not this small. Come on.
I would really like at least
Literally,
one film series without a sand planet. You know?
Do you know what it's like? It's like they're like, right, we need a jungle planet, an ice planet, a fucking sand planet, and a city planet. Yeah. And that's it. Like, but there's other shit, man. Like, oh no, man. Peace.
Right, guys. I think, to be fair, I think it's probably a good time to wrap it up now. Anyways, thank you all for joining me and Nat. On this special edition of Rebel Base Radio, me and Nat will be back soon with more episodes of Rebel Base Radio. Obviously, we got nothing to review like weekly, but we are revisiting Rebels. That's what we're going to be doing.
I will pretty much figure out like a schedule on how we're going to watch the episodes. Because like I told Jim, we're kind of going to be doing this in arcs. Because Rebels is pretty much a show based on arcs, really. Same thing as Clone Wars, as it has its own arcs. And we're just gonna get prepared for Ahsoka because it's time. Like it's finally like instead of like just saying last year, be like, oh, Ahsoka's they're not done with production yet, but now it's here. It's gonna be in August. And they better not delay shit. Like they've done with other shows. Please don't delay anything. Please
they won't delay that, man.
No. Go on.
So, Ahsoka's backstory. Where am I going to find that? You're going to tell me it's going to be something.
Technically,
Clone Wars.
You can watch. I would say, or if you want just a quicker version, if you want to get to know who Ahsoka is, Tales of the Jedi actually had like a nice arc of her beginning story. So Tales of the Jedi was really good. If you want to get really like what Ahsoka was to Anakin, I'd say get closer to seasons 4 and 5 of Clone Wars. I know you're not going to probably want to watch it, but like their relationship is like, it makes like, there's a reason why Ahsoka has such a connection to Anakin and why Anakin has such a connection to Ahsoka. In the beginning seasons, they're just still getting to know each other as Padawan and Master. Versus like season 4 and 5, like they're pretty much already have like a good rapport with each other. And then Rebels, like
you're gonna need to watch all of Rebels.
Just watch everything.
Well,
I'm just gonna have to watch it all, aren't I? I have to just get
just watch all
even Dave Filoni said that Ahsoka was essentially Rebels season 5. So like
but
you're gonna have to watch Rebels.
I think they highlighted on Disney Plus which episodes of Rebels you should see.
Oh yeah, there's a whole Ahsoka collection on Disney Plus.
Yeah, there is. It's not complete, but it's okay.
Okay, so go
it's missing
watch
some major
Rebels.
things. Yes.
I can do.
He's just busting your balls. He just wants you to watch it.
Just watch Rebels.
All right. Okay, I'm going to try.
From season 2.
I'm going to try.
Why
would I not start?
No, you have to start at season 1.
He's not in season 1, and also it's just an absolute slog.
No,
it gets good.
I disagree. It sets up so many characters in season 1 that you need to learn about for season 2.
She's smart. She'll figure it out.
Just skip 3 seasons of Clone Wars.
I mean, there's only 4 seasons of Clone Wars, and they're not even like 22 episodes a season. They're like, one of them's 12, one of them's 16. There's not like crazy amounts.
True. The first one is like 20 something though.
No, the second one's 20 something. First one's like 14. Because they didn't know whether it would be any good. And it was, so.
Basically, Sheena, if you watch Ahsoka at the start of Clone Wars, you won't watch anything else because she's that fucking unbearable. I don't care what anyone says. Like the first few, don't give me that fucking face, Matt. The first few seasons, yeah, she's like Omega level bad. But luckily, she gets really sick. But she's so fucking annoying, bro. She's so annoying.
That's why I say seasons 4 and 5 are pretty much like my
favorite.
Yeah. And then
now, like, she's so sick, right? Do you know what I mean?
But and now she hates Omega.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for being here with us. Join us for more of this craziness. I'm sure we'll get Sems and Stony and Sheena back on the Rebel Base Radio. For sure.
You don't need to watch Visions. Fuck off. Fuck off that fucking Ahsoka bollocks. Watch Visions. That should be your next Rebel thing, bruv.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to say right now. Watch Visions, and then you both can say what your top 5 episodes are. Sick.
That's fair. That's fair.
And get me on for season 1 of Rebels. I'm going to rewatch it as well, and I want to see if anything.
Oh, for sure, man.
Oh, there's going to be fights. There's going to be fights. Bring it on. That's it for Rebel Base Radio. I'd like to thank Stony, Sheena, Sems, and always my co-host Nat and Paul, obviously, who was here.
He's fucked off, yeah.
He fucked off early. But thanks everybody for joining us, and we will catch you all next time. And May the 4th be with you.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Later.